your retirement is just a few years away, it may be time to adjust your investing strategy.
The shocking statistic is that by the time somebody reaches 65, 95%, they're dead broke, they're dependent on family, or they're dependent on government.
It's important that people deal with someone to make sure to prove and provide that guaranteed lifetime income.
Welcome to the Retirement Architect, David Reyes. Our program is designed to not only provide insight, but to educate and to give you the tools you need to help you design and build a rock-solid retirement.
Let's jump into what's happening, and I think it's time to, a mini state of the market right now. So what's happening? So let's see what's going on. I think that the biggest things, I've been studying a little bit of history. So I've been studying my financial history books for the last couple of weeks. The last time we faced this was in 2011. And basically on the surface, 2011 and 2015 look very similar. You had a big swoosh down. And in 2011, it took about 8 weeks for the market to bottom. So you had to have what's called a lower low. So we had to have another downdraft in the market. And that took about 2 months to work itself out. Okay, then we had another major market correction. And the biggest one was 87. So the greatest crash of the modern era was 1987. It was very similar to the 9/11 crisis. And in that particular case, we had a similar bottom that took about 8 weeks to work itself out, 8 to 12 weeks. And that happened in October as well. October 87, the market dropped more than 20%. And so if you're being optimistic, and we're not looking at a 2008, 2009, 50% loss, you're looking at about 8 weeks for this thing to work itself out, which would put us into, October, early November. And we have a lot of headwinds right now. So, that's a best case scenario right now, in my opinion. And so I hope you're prepared for that. We're going to talk about things you can do to be more prepared. But we have a lot of headwinds. The Federal Reserve is looking at raising interest rates again next week. Again, looking at it. I think they're not going to do it, but it doesn't matter what I think. I'm not the Federal Reserve. You've got China, which has been down nearly 50% from its highs in the last couple of months. You got oil that has just gotten demolished, and other commodities like gold. There's a lot of turmoil. Emerging markets are getting really beat up. And so these are a lot of headwinds that you're seeing right now. So one of the things we're doing is I'm doing some educational workshops right now to discuss a lot of these things that are happening. We're calling it the Essential Financial Strategies for a New Economy. Put it this way, I put out a notice that we're doing this, and we sold out in 2 days. And so we're doing this at Ruth Chris Steakhouse in San Diego. We sold out this event. We're going to be doing another one, but I want to offer you now, and what we did with the people that got sold out, that weren't able to attend, I'm just seeing those people individually and going through my second opinion process. So if you'd like to get a second opinion from me, you want to make sure that you're protected in these markets, as our clients are. Give me a call at 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967. And just ask for a complimentary second opinion, and you can meet with me, because I would advise that you do these second opinions with me sooner than later, because the markets are a little unsettling right now. And, our clients I haven't gotten a single phone call from my clients with this volatility. I sent out a memo to my clients when this first happened, and had 2 people respond back and say, "Oh, David, I'm glad you got taken care of." So if you do want the second opinion, give me a call, 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967. And I'll review your taxes, your investments, your estate plan, your trust documents, everything that you have. And again, we're going to have another event. Again, it's called the Essential Financial Strategies for the New Economy. We're going to talk about things like protecting your wealth, protecting your assets, cash flow and retirement planning, what we call the Washington, D.C. effect. There's things that are going on, wrong is correct too, legislatively, that you need to know about. Taxes is a big one we're going to be discussing. And, is your advisor a retirement expert? We find that most people that come and visit with us and they take advantage of our second opinion complimentary offer, their advisors are really asset gatherers. So they manage money, but they're not managing the lives of their clients. They're not dealing with the issues like long-term care, asset protection issues, tax issues, Social Security planning issues that we deal with. So, our firm is actually up for an award for the top Social Security advisor in the country right now. So we're very proud of that. I'll let you know if we win. I don't know. We're just in the mix. That's all I care about. So again, if you want to attend our next workshop, you can also call in at the 800 number or go to my website. Actually, it's better at reyesplan.com. That's REYES plan.com. And you can get on the list for the next workshop again, or see me personally for your own complimentary mini event with me personally, David Reyes, and that's 1-800-611-1967. Again, 1-800-611-1967. So markets are turbulent. I'm telling you that past history says if we have a traditional pullback in the markets between 10 to 20%, it's going to take about 6 to 8 weeks to work itself out. And October is always a tough month. Typically, you'll see turnarounds in markets in October, November, where you see bottoms. And again, that's in a normal correction. I don't know what's normal. All I know is the fact that and I can't tell you what's going to happen, but you want to be prepared. And we're going to get into some of the areas where we feel that you can prepare yourself for these types of events and make sure you don't get wiped out, because it's just too important. We deal with clients that we call have won the game. So they have assets. They're close to retirement or in retirement. So the assets they have are the assets they're going to have. And we got to be protectors of that. So we have 3 principles that we have as a firm. Number 1, we need to prepare. Prepare is planning. Okay. Number 2, we need to protect what we have first. What's the best way to make a lot of money over time? First is you can't lose money, right? So in a market like this, not losing 20% is like making 20%. So we have a win by not losing mentality. We're always going to look at the risk first. Making money is easy when you focus on that, because you're not so worried and panicky when the markets are dropping like they are. Okay. So the thing is that we want to prepare. We want to have a plan, a written plan. All of our clients have a written plan. Secondary, I want to protect assets, and then we can prosper. So kind of the 3 Ps: prepare, protect, and prosper. So if you want something like this and you want to be part of our community of clients, just give me a call at 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967 for a complimentary second opinion. Okay. Or what you can do as well is you can go to my website at reyesplan.com. That's REYES plan.com. And you can get on the list for our sold out workshop we just had. We're going to do another one, and it's called the Essential Financial Strategies for a New Economy. Now, to attend this, you need to be in or near retirement. You need to have at least assets of $250,000 plus, $500,000 plus, because we have limited space, and we're trying to help people that really are at the end of their working lives or they're already in retirement. And so we really are reserving this for people that really can use this information for a very specific reason. And we do other workshops. We do Social Security workshops that you can attend if it doesn't seem like you fit this criteria. But again, go to my website, reyesplan.com, and you can sign up for our next event, Essential Financial Strategies for the New Economy. So we're talking about markets again, and part of making the market nervous is talking up interest rates, but never doing it. And that's a little bit of the way the Fed can keep a lid on markets and keep the exuberance to a minimum. So again, we're going to be back here in a minute. I'm going to talk about some ways that you can mitigate the risk of your portfolio, increase the income. Okay, so again, if you want to meet with me personally, you can at 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967 for a complimentary second opinion. And again, we'll review taxes, retirement distribution plans, Social Security, estate plans, everything for you. And I do it at no charge. I typically charge $2,500 to do this. So again, give me a call, 1-800-611-1967. And we're going to be right back again, talking to you about some ways to protect assets and to increase your income. This is David Reyes, AM 760, KFMB.
You're listening to the Retirement Architect, David Reyes.
Common sense or amazing guesswork?
No guesswork here. The Retirement Architect, David Reyes, will continue next.